keeping well. Welcome to the Sunday Sesh. And I'd like to say thanks to Shona for asking me to take part. I'm going to sing Deportees, written by Guthrie. So here we go. The crops are rolled in and the peaches are gathered. Oranges are packed in their greyest old bins. They're flying them back to the Mexican border. It will take all their money to clean back again. So farewell to my friends, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have your names when you fly the big aeroplane. All they will call you will be deportees. My father's own father, he waded that river. Many before him have done just the same. They died in the hills and they died in the valleys. Some went to heaven without even a name. So farewell to my friends, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have your names when you fly the big aeroplane. All they will call you will be deportees. Some of us are illegal and others not wanted. Our work contract's over, we have to move on. For 600 miles to the Mexican border, they chase us like outlaws, like rustlers, like thieves. So farewell to my friends, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have your names when you fly the big aeroplane. All they will call you will be deportees. The sky plane caught fire over Los Gatos Canyon. The fireball lit up and it shook the hills round. For all of these friends who are scattered like dry leaves, the radio says they are just deportees. So farewell to my friends, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have your names when you fly the big aeroplane. All they will call you will be deportees.
Welcome to the Ballarat Live session. You!
17th. Hope you enjoy.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I'll lay your shit bare. See how I leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. Scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside your head, but you played it to the beat. Baby, I have no story to be told, but I've heard one on you, and I'm gonna make your head burn. Think of me in the depths of your despair, making a home down there as a macho won't be shared. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. Scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside your head, but you played it to the beat. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside your head, but you played it with a beating. Roll your soul through every open door. Count your blessings to find what you look for. Turn my sorrow into treasure gold. You pay me back in kind and reap just what you sow. We could have had it all. We could have had it all. It all, it all, it all. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside your head, but you played it to the beat. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside your head, but you played it, you played it, you played it, you played it to the beat.
Thank you. I hope you're all having a great bank holiday weekend.
When I was a young man, I carried my pack, and I lived the free life of a rover. From the Murray's green basin to the dusty outback, I waltzed my Matilda all over. Then in 1916, my country said, son, it's time to stop rambling, 'cause there's work to be done. So they gave me a tin hat, and they gave me a gun, and they sent me away to the war. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as we sailed away from the quay. And amidst all the tears, the shouts and the cheers, we sailed off for Gallipoli. Oh, well, I remember that terrible day when the blood stained the sand and the water, and how in that hell that they call Suvla Bay we were butchered like lambs at the slaughter. Johnny Turkey was ready, he brined himself well, he showered us with bullets and he rained us with shells, and in 5 minutes flat he'd blown us all to hell. Nearly blew us right back to Australia. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as we stopped to bury our slain. And we buried ours, and the Turks buried theirs. Then it started all over again. Now those who are living did their best to survive in that mad world of death, blood and fire. And for several long weeks I kept myself alive, but around me the corpses piled higher. Then a big Turkish shell knocked me arse over tits, and when I awoke in my hospital bed and saw what it had done, Christ, I wished I was dead. Never knew there were worse things than dying. For the more I go waltzing Matilda to the green bushes so far and near, for the hang tens and pegs a man needs 2 legs. No more waltzing Matilda for me. So now every April I sit on my porch and I watch the parade pass before me. I see my old comrades, how proudly they march, renewing past dreams of past glories. I see the old men all twisted and torn, the forgotten heroes of a forgotten war. And the young people ask me, what are they marching for? And I ask myself the same question. And the band played Waltzing Matilda, and the old men still answer the call. But year after year their numbers get fewer. Someday no one will march there at all. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, who'll come waltzing Matilda with me? And their ghosts may be heard as they pass by the billabong. Come a waltzing Matilda with me.
Special people change. How many lives are living strange? Where were you while we were getting high? Slowly walking down the hall, faster than a cannonball. Where were you while we were getting high? Someday you will find me laughing in the landslide. Champagne sleeping over the sky. Someday you will find me company in the landslide. Champagne sleeping over the sky. The dawn and ask why. Dream a dream should never die. Wipe that tear away now from your eye. Slowly walking down the hall, faster than a cannonball. Where were you while we were getting high? Someday you will find me laughing in the landslide. Champagne sleeping over the sky. Someday you will find me company in the landslide. Champagne sleeping over. Just people believe that they're gonna get away from the summer. But you and I spin around, we don't know why. Special people change. How many lives living strange? And you while we were getting high. 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 We were getting high.
January 1892, they opened Ellis Island and they let the people through. And the first to walk the threshold of the Isle of Hope and Tears was Annie Moore from Ireland, who was only 15 years. Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears, Isle of Freedom, Isle of Fears. But it's not the Isle I've left behind, that Isle of Hunger, Isle of Pain, Isle you'll never see again. Yes, the Isle of Hope is always on your mind. In her little bag she carried all her past and history, and her dreams for the future in the land of liberty. And courage is the password when your whole world disappears. But there's no future in the past when you're only 15 years. Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears, Isle of Freedom, Isle of Fears. But it's not the Isle I've left behind, that Isle of Hunger, Isle of Pain, Isle you'll never see again. Yes, the Isle of Hope is always on my mind. When they closed down Ellis Island in 1943, 17 million people had come there for sanctuary. And in springtime when I went there and I stepped out on its pier, I thought of how it must have felt when you're only 15 years. Isle of hope, Isle of tears, Isle of freedom, Isle of fears, but it's not the isle I've left behind. That isle of hunger, isle of pain, isle you'll never see again. Yes, the isle of hope is always on your mind. Yes, the isle of hope is always on your mind. Cheers.
Sorry is all that you can say. Years gone by, still words don't come easily. Like sorry, like sorry. Forgive me, is all that you can say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like forgive me, forgive me. But you can say, baby, baby, can I hold you tonight? Baby, if I told you the right words, oh, the right time, would you be mine? I love you. Is all that you can say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like I love you, I love you. But you can say, baby, can I hold you tonight? Baby, if I told you the right words, oh, at the right time, would you be mine? Baby, can I hold you tonight? Baby, if I told you the right words,
Thank you very much.
Life is still trying to get up every big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that this world was made up of this brotherhood of man, or whatever that means. Until I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head, and When I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I try, oh my God, you try. I try all the time in this institution, and I pray. Oh my God, you pray every single day for a revolution. Until I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head. I am feeling a little peculiar. And when I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? 25 years of my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that this world was made up of this brotherhood of man. Oh, whatever that means. Until I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head. And I am feeling a little peculiar. And when I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on?
Folks, I'm going to play a tune for you today called Banish Misfortune, live from the lab. Up all around. There you go. I may get back to work.
There was a time when I was alone, with nowhere to go and no place to call home. My only friend was the man in the moon, and even sometimes he would go away too. Then one night as I closed my eyes, I saw a shadow flying high. He came to me with the sweetest smile, told me he wanted to talk for a while. He said, Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never feel lonely. And ever since that day, I am a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan.
do we play in the woods? Always on the run from Captain Hook. Run, run, lost boy, they say to me. Away from all love, reality. Neverland is home to lost boys like me, and lost boys like me are free. Neverland is home to lost boys like me, and lost boys like me are free. He sprinkled me in pixie dust and told me to believe, believe in him and believe in me. Together we will fly away in a cloud of green to your beautiful destiny. As we soared above the town that never loved me, I realized I finally had a family. Soon enough we reached Neverland. Peacefully my feet hit the sand, and always I will say I am a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan. And when we'll go to we play in the woods, always on the run from Captain Hook. Run, run, lost boy, they say to me. Away from all love, reality. Neverland is home to lost boys like me, and lost boys like me are free. Neverland is home to lost boys like me, and lost boys like me are free.
The last time I saw you was down at the Greeks. There was whiskey on Sunday and tears in her cheeks. You sang me a song that was pure as the breeze on a road leading up Glenavee. I stopped for a while at the Gap at Finno, where young lovers would meet when the flowers were in bloom. Heard the men coming from the fair in Shinrone, their hearts in Tipperary wherever they go. Take my hand and dry your tears, babe. Take my hand, forget your fears, babe. There's no pain, there's no more sorrow. They're all gone, gone in the years, babe. I sat for a while at the gap in the wall, found a rusty tin can and an old hurley ball. Heard the cards been dealt and the rosary called, and a fiddle playing shandoon and old. The next time I see you be down at the Greeks, there'll be whiskey on Sunday and tears in her cheeks. It's stupid to laugh and it's useless to bawl, but a rusty tin can and an old hurley ball. Dry your tears, babe. Take my hand, forget your fears, babe. There's no pain, there's no more sorrow. They're all gone, gone in the years, babe. So I walked as day was dawning, where small birds sang and leaves were falling, where we once watched the rowboats landing on the broad Majestic Shannon.
You might like to hear something nice and easy.
Working for the man.
There's just one thing.
Every
We
night
don't
and
do
day.
nothing nice
But I
and
never
easy.
lost a minute of sleeping.
We always
Worried
do it
about the
nice
way
and
things might have been.
But we're gonna take the beginning of this song and we're gonna do it easy. Then we're gonna do the finish rough. Cause that's how we do primary. Listen to my story now. Let's take a job in the city, working for a man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleep, and I was worrying about the way things might have been. The big wheel keep on turning, and proud Mary keep on burning. We're rolling, 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 rolling on the river, rolling on the river, rolling, 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 rolling on the river, rolling on the river. Give it to me. Well, I did a good job in the city, working for a man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleeping, worried about the way things might have been. The big wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Get up, if you come down to the river, I bet you're gonna find some people who live. You don't have to worry if you got the money. The people on the river are happy to give. The big wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Get up,